Hi folks, this is Jimmy up on the mountain on the backside, the eastern ridges here. It's early in the morning, well not really, it's about 11 o'clock. There's a lot of quartz here, you can see it in the ground, white quartz. And this tree fell out of the ground, big root. And I found a few rocks, I put them there in this tree. The problem is, this is as hard as a rock. So anything you see sticking out might or might not come out easily. Like that piece of quartz right there. Now I can pull it out, maybe. Nope, it's not coming. You don't know what you have till you pull it out. See what it is. Even this one doesn't want to come out. That's right on top. And this is a good spot because it's right on the quartz quarry here. And a lot of this had been taken out over the years in the past. These quarries up here, there's small little quarries everywhere around here. And there's fallen trees because they're growing up on these rocks. And I find a lot of artifacts. That's something you see here. Pieces of quartz that were quarried. Some of them very nice actually. And I found artifacts here that were carved like this, taken out of the ground to be used for other things, I'm sure, because of its color. And this hammerstone was here. Just used a hammer. You can see it's chipped out on the top. All scored. Look at that. And that was used to quarry the stone around here, I guess. And there's other pieces of quartz around that we used, like this. That came out of the tree root earlier. Hammers, like this one. That could have been hafted onto a stick and used as a hammer, or in the hand, I don't know. It's odd that it would be right where it needs to be, the hammerstone. And you find that around these small quarries. You'll find small things out of place. And small carvings they leave. They like these places. I guess they own them. Well, that was something I had pulled out of the ground earlier, or fell out of the tree root. It's hard to tell what they are, if they're anything, but you have to look at them. This was a nice quarry. I had found a couple good pieces here. Nice carvings that they made from the quartz that was here. And it's high quality. It's really nice quartz. And these pieces are absolutely beautiful. I can't imagine what they'd be thinking about making with these. They make sculptures and axes and things like that. Weapons, lots of weapons. That's a big piece stuck into the ground. Sure would have been used for something. It's been carved a lot. It's been used for something. And that's just one quarry here. I came to look at that tree root. There's another one over here sticking out of the ground. Just along this line. And I've been here before. And the light's shining on it right now. You can see how it pulled up out of the ground and still grew into a tree. This whole thing just grew and grew and grew, and it's probably survived for many years after it was originally fell from the ground. And there's stones sticking out of it, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you find really cool artifacts. I found carved axe heads, strange ones in these types of situations. Never know what you're going to get. But you come out here every day and take a look. Take the dogs for a walk. Check out things like this. There's quartz everywhere on this mountain. The water we get comes straight up through the root of the mountain, almost 900 feet up through the quartz. And it's an artesian well, and it's just really nice water. It comes all the way from 850 feet before we even hit water. 8-inch artesian well. There's another one that came out of the ground and grew. A long time ago it died. And let's see what else we have. Walk this way. Up towards my cabin. It's pretty cold out. It's about 18 degrees. Doesn't feel too bad though. Sun's out, no wind that I can feel. That may change, but we're on the east side with the sun shining from the south over there. This is a neat area. A circular space here in the back of the main quarry, just on top of the ridge. This mountain doesn't have a lot of stone foundations that you would think you'd find in this area. Snaking walls and winding walls and patchwork of stones. But it seemed to have been a sacred area. There were definitely people here, but they built different things. They built giant standing stones and walls that told stories, serpent walls and whale effigies and sea turtles and things like that. That's exactly what they did here. Whether they did it year after year, lived here, I don't know the answer to that, but I think they probably lived here. Not far from the Connecticut River in the valley. A lot of trading must have went on because they could have traded this quartz down the river and up the river. And there is lots of it. Dust is falling. These I found the other day. That's an interesting stone. This is stuck to the ground, piece of quartz. I've pulled a few artifacts out of here, and they keep coming out. It's a pretty big tree root. The ledge came apart when it came out, and I guess I could shake the roots out, but it's more fun walking up on it and finding different things every once in a while. Like you'll see things sticking out. See how hard it is? You can't get it out. There's a piece of quartz right there. Nice little thing. Another piece of stone here. That's interesting. I don't know what to say about that. Looks like scratch marks to me. You never know. Looks like a piece of stone. There's all kinds of stuff in here. My dogs like to climb on it. And we do find We do find interesting things every once in a while. And take them home and study them, take pictures of them, things like that. Try to tell a story. Plus it's good exercise for a guy like me, walking out here in his backyard. One day I'll have this all these trees cleared. Just have keep the sugar maples. This will all be cleared out. I have a little sugar maple garden back here. I'm walking towards the west, towards the quarry. Standing stone right there, serpent all over that hill. Quarry right there, big quarry. You can see how this is U-shaped. Lots of stone was taken out of here. This stuff. White quartz. Bunches of it down here. Taken out of there. They litter the ground up here, flakes. Even fully carved tools. Be careful where you step. You might disturb a tool. Nice piece. You can see the quarried stone. A lot of it was left with its natural look to it, I guess. The top of it. But a lot of it was taken out. And there's a vein right here that doesn't look like it was touched. Then you come down here and there's an artificial mound right here. And these are one of the biggest artifacts on the property is this stone right here. And it's fully carved. It was placed up here along with the one next to it. A little pyramid, three-sided pyramid with the top on it. And December 21st we're going to be out here. There's a piece of quartz. And there's another artifact. This whole mound here was built up and it's layered in gravel, stone. There may even be a red ochre layer under it. And this carved stone here, you can see this whole side of it carved out. You can see this three-sided stone here with this little point on it. And you can see the serpent wall. If you look at the tip of that point, you'll see the serpent wall. And when the sun touches the serpent wall at that point, it touches this point. And I've seen that happen. The sun will set on the west. You can see it right from there. And there's one of the petroglyphs on it. I call it the rider and his horse. Looks like a profile of a horse. I don't know if that's what it is, but very strange looking petroglyphs on here. And this whole side is carved out very nicely. You can see it. There's another petroglyph here. Very strange. And there's two red ochre mounds down there. Big stone. And two red ochre mounds down there. And this whole place was quarried. No littered walls anywhere. Just very north-south straight and true walls. 3 of them. Like this. They have a purpose, that tell a story. And they do tell a story. Everything here tells a story. And I guess we have to be careful how we interpret it. It's important to think like the builder. And this is a spiral glyph right here. Very cool, isn't it? In the wall. Piece of bedrock right here. piece of bedrock here, placed up on the ledge. It's all sitting on a ledge right here. And that's a spiral cairn inside the wall. All made from similar stone, pretty much. It's got tunnels in it that can see the horizon. And the peculiar thing about these is I think they tell a story. Some type of story. I don't know what it is. And inside this glyph you'll find this stone here. These stones are all connected. They ring out. Hear it? This stone is not connected. It's slid in there. And I'll take it out carefully. You can look at it. Whatever this is, it's not the first one I found in glyphs. It was placed in there for a purpose and a reason. Just like that. And touches these two stones. They make acoustic sounds. Banging a rock with your knuckles like that. What could it say? What does it mean? It meant something for them to do this in a place that was so special. It's another small glyph right there. And all these small circular stones follow the horizon times of the year when the sun sets on the horizon there. And not just that, there's holes and tunnels in the wall. It looks like a serpent. And there's peculiar tunnels that are shaped like that glyph we saw in the large stone back there, just like it. This is a serpent head with its carving on the back of the head. And inside the lair of the serpent is a piece of quartz. And I don't know what else is in there. It's all hollow in there. It's pretty cool. There's another piece of quartz right there. These stones are all sitting on quartzite ledge. And it's very, very, very well built. You have this strange stone. Listen to it. Is it cool or what? It's different than all the others. Very acoustic sounding. And the wall continues and continues and continues. And there's the serpent. Thank you for watching. This is Jimmy on the mountain trying to answer some questions. Trying to read the glyphs in the wall. And all I know is it's amazing. And on December 21st I'll be here, see what happens. If anything. There's a circle of stones right there on top of the wall. Jimmy signing out. Thank you for watching, everyone.